be getting a new car.
Damn.
Oh, new
Hey, how
block
you doing?
burner.
Good, man. So I can open up this gate and have you drop it inside?
There's already fluid under it, Mike.
Yeah, it's got an issue.
Well, it's been sitting in the rain for weeks.
Yeah. So one of my old clients, he moved to New York and he sold his house, and this was sitting at his house, and it doesn't run, and we're not sure what's wrong with it. But apparently, he took it to the Mercedes dealership, and they quoted him some insane amount of money, like $100 grand, to fix it. You can pull it in and probably drop it right over here on the side. So I'm gonna take a look at it and see what's wrong with it.
Over into
See,
the
we can probably move it. Yeah, maybe.
Do you know what's wrong with it right now?
I do not know.
It's a Mercedes.
It's got Mercedes issues. I know it doesn't run, is what they said. So
I wonder if it's in neutral.
it looks like it,
Okay.
because it's rocking back and forth quite a bit.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely neutral.
Yeah. Well, at least we will be able to push it, hopefully.
Yeah, exactly.
If not, we'll have to just lift it with a forklift or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that thing's kind of cool, but I don't know what's wrong with it. He said something about the engine and them having to replace the engine.
Something about
Something
it.
about
the end.
Yeah. So I also see that both of the rocker panels were replaced. So I don't know if he. I can see that damage on the front bumper on the other side. Or did he just have it wrapped and they pulled all the wrap off except just a wrap. All right, so apparently it's completely locked up. Transmission's in park. I guess it's just rocking back and forth. So instead of putting it in the lot, we'll put it in the shop, because then we can use the dollies to roll it around and reposition it. But out here in the lot, the dollies are not going to work well because it's so rough. So we have room over here. We'll put it over here for now.
This is sketchy as hell.
The transmission wasn't it is now. Wow.
Easy.
It's like he's done this before.
sick.
Dude, it's so beat. It was just like, I think it was sitting outside his house, and he moved to New York, and the car just sat there for like, I don't know, a year or two, 3.
Might have been more.
Yeah. Dude, everything is just like damaged from sitting outside in the sun. Stuff falling on it. Look at this taillight. So wrecked. It's in a sad state for right now, that's for sure. The interior is actually
Interior's
like
nice.
yeah. Still
Looking good. The seats are cool.
yeah.
This is probably the
That's a
sunset.
lot of sun, yeah.
It looks like it was on fire. That's
Oh,
crazy.
this thing's ready for a Jay-Z.
Or a rotary.
Oh.
Hear me out, boys. 4 rotor.
Pop that dang.
Is that the bill?
I don't know. Let's see what this is saying. This is only $1,300.
Only?
Oh, this is just what he paid to have it looked at.
That's crazy. Wild. All right,
Yeah.
pop that thing, Mike.
How do you pop it?
It's popped.
It's popped.
All right,
We
good.
popped it for you.
Thank you.
Waiting for you.
Let's see. So it's got 22,000 miles on it.
It's pretty good.
It's 2017, but it doesn't run. So customer states car is not starting. Customer states car does not start. No crank. Please check and advise. They put a fuse link in it. They put an ignition coil in it.
Why? It doesn't crank?
Performed engine diagnosis. Recommended engine replacement. It doesn't start. Just throw another engine in it.
Saying it's seized up or something?
I don't know. Perform Mercedes-Benz.
I guess the first
Laguna
thing,
Niguel.
turn the crank.
Multi-point inspection.
Nice. Did they rotate the tires?
Check tire pressure and torque spec.
Thanks, guys. Sick. You're busted, but we'll rotate
It's
the
safe.
tires. For you.
It's safe.
There you go. Windshield washer fluid.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
They do an oil change.
And then, note. Are you ready for a vehicle upgrade? We'll make the transitions just smooth and easy.
You want to buy the car?
Hey, your car doesn't run? Just buy another one. It's all good, guys. Just get another
all
one.
good.
All right, let's see what we got under the hood. Rats, mice.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Damn, it's not rum.
I see a mess.
I see something happening over there.
rats and mice.
That's why you have to replace the engine, because there's a rat that got in here.
Oh, there it is.
Opens up, look at
Oh,
that.
man, it has service. man.
That's sick.
It's a Mercedes.
Because you gotta keep pulling the engine out.
Yep. So, man, this thing is,
Look at that baby turbos.
yeah.
That's
Little-
crazy.
little center.
How big is this motor?
I think it's a 4-liter.
Well, let's see who built it. More importantly, Michael Merling or Marling,
Uncle, yeah,
Merling.
Merling.
handcrafted. Shout out to
Unfortunately-
Michael.
Michael, you f***ed up.
Mr. Merling, something wrong with your vehicle.
Yeah, there's rat poop right there.
Oh yeah. I mean, this right here is like
touch it.
instant. Yep, there were rats and mice in here. So, first step is, I think, just mechanically turning the engine over and make sure it cranks. Like, yeah, if it didn't get flooded with water somehow, it shouldn't have gotten flooded with water just sitting. But I don't understand why that paper from the dealer is like so vague. It's like, oh, it didn't start. Oh,
Boom. New
needs a
engine.
new engine. Like, there's no other information on there, which is kind of crappy. But considering he paid $1,300 for them to inspect it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll have to turn it over by hand, see if it turns, and then start looking at, when it gets powered up. Ah, I see. What happens. Yeah, turbo, like some inlet hoses there. No, these are the inlets. Those are the boost hoses. Goes in a little crossover pipe to even out the turbos.
So water cooler?
Yeah, water to air.
I really like this car, but I gotta say, the engine bay is a bit underwhelming.
Every new
Like-
car. Every
Yeah.
new car is like,
Look how much room there is for a Jay-Z.
Okay, you were saying?
Crazy.
Yeah, it's like there's just nothing to see.
there's just too much to see, really. Like,
Yeah.
Once you pull off the plastic panels, you're just like, oh
That's
man.
all European cars though. They're
Yeah.
just cluttered, like all.
Like
2000s
BMWs
and
look
up.
cool.
Yeah.
Like even like the new BMWs.
they're
Look cool.
just
Nah.
flooding.
But dude, they have all like everything they put in there. There's so much technology and all of the like the interior climate control and the extra like cooling systems that they add and all that stuff. I mean, if you look under the
when
hood,
the AC goes out,
yeah,
it's plugged in through all the radiators and all that.
yeah, they're complicated, that's for sure. But yeah, Mercedes engineering is not my favorite, but it's better than a lot of other brands. But this car in general is harder to work on just because of the way they built the car.
Yeah.
Since it's this, you know, kind of like
Roadster type.
yeah, roadster. Yep. All right, so we're gonna put this jumper pack on here and see if we get anything on the dash, if we get the car to power up at all. Sean, you in there?
Oh, it's on.
Hearing things.
Beeping.
What do we say?
No dash. Oh, there it is.
It's does it have a key, like place to put the key?
Yes.
Where?
Down on the left.
No.
I don't know how to work these cars.
Just hit unlock, see if it recognizes the key, or maybe put the key by the like column.
Unlocked.
Whoa, we got some crank.
It's cranking.
Thanks.
It said no crank on the thing. All right, let's try that again. It's on there.
You want to put the trusty, dusty, never works charger on it?
Dude, I hate that thing. It's like, it says it's on, but it's not actually on. Yeah, we need to get a real charger. All right, Tim, so a quarter mile away from here, in Mark's office, I put the van keys over there. Do you know where the jumper cable is?
It's in the trunk of the van. I have some in my trunk too.
We took the jumper cables, I think, out of the van.
I saw a set of jumper cables in the 599, but then
Those are it.
That's only a tenth of a mile away.
we still need
It's so spread out here.
I think Sean's getting the 4Runner. That'll work.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Here, we need a hood prop.
I got one.
There we go. Hood prop.
Solid.
See that? V8, brother.
Good?
Good.
All right, we got real juice now. It's got some sort of electrical issue for sure.
Okay, there we go. Something.
Okay, ignition on.
Ain't got no gas in it.
Check the coolant level.
It sounded like it was firing. Like it was.
It sounds like it's off a cylinder though.
Yeah. Smells like maybe one bank is dead.
A lot of fuel spitting out of it.
It's not really bad.
Not normal. Well, let's see what's up with the coolant level.
I think it's this one.
You think what?
I think it's this one.
Yeah.
That's empty.
Ooh, that's not good. Huh. So maybe it does need a motor. If all the coolant is gone,
Yeah.
I wonder if it's all
In the engine?
in the oil pan. Like if something corroded and just like flooded it.
Is there a dipstick?
There's no dipstick. I think it's all electronic. Let me see if I can
Sick.
look at this.
See, there's your high-tech European engineering right there.
This might be the dipstick. It's green though, so I don't know.
Oh!
No. Oh, that's
milkshake.
That's milkshake.
Ooh,
That's crazy milkshake.
It needs a motor.
Yeah, that's the dipstick.
Yeah, that's right. Dude, that's crazy. So just from sitting?
How?
I'm gonna ask my friend Google.
Let's see it again.
You got that young VHG.
Remember when we checked your oil, Mark? Oh, yeah. There's water in there.
That's big milkshake, dude.
Yeah, that's mixed pretty well. That's some premium chalky milk.
Yeah, so it's saying that this car, the AMG GT, is plagued by recalls. It's got 47 recalls over the past 6 years, 31 of them coming in the past 3 years, so after they age a bit. Electrical issues dominate the recall reasons, with 9 recalls due to wiring issues that could lead to stalls and fires, and electronic stability control issues.
So nothing serious.
No big deal. Concerning the powertrain, the main issue is with the drive shaft, which could lead to a loss of drive power. Okay, so the drive shaft could break. Airbags, incorrect inflation of the airbag could cause injuries and be ineffective. Well, that's great.
Big, just basically throwing your head into a wall, or what?
It says, as well as defective steel used in the airbag housing
Whoa.
could potentially shatter and puncture the airbag or even the passenger themselves, leading to injury or death.
That's terrifying.
So there's that. Yeah, that's a lot. But that doesn't answer the question of
Why it's got milkshake?
why, when the car was sitting, did coolant and water mix together?
Why is it latte? Well, did he drive this thing hard?
Yes.
I mean, it could have just blown a head gasket and not started, and then he just,
Yeah. And then he parked it.
and then it cracked the cylinder or something.
Yeah.
Head gasket, and it just.
Yeah. He's not the most car savvy dude. So, you know, like lights come on, he's like, man, no big deal.
I mean, I do the same shit.
The way it's cranky sounds like it has a bent rod.
Oh.
Yes, it's
Like a cylinder was full of
hydrolocked or
water,
something.
and they cranked it, and it's, and then it probably stopped cranking, and now the rod's bent, and now all that water has seeped past the rings, gone into the oil, and that rod is no longer straight. That rod's
Well, send him to the fucking moon, dude.
nitrous. This thing needs a lot of work.
Yeah, it do be needing some shit.
Yeah, I mean, besides all the recalls and all that, it needs an engine, which are like 25 grand for a used engine. It's a lot, considering these cars go for like 70. It's like a good chunk.
Yeah.
A third of the price of the car. And then all the labor to do it, obviously, and this thing does not look like it's easy.
Should just get rid of this motor.
Where's the tow truck guy going?
You're right, dude. Put an S54 in here.
I don't think you could fit your slant 6 in this thing. Look at all that room up
It'd
front.
be sick.
You about to push it all the way up front?
It'll be from here to here.
Where you gonna put your turbo? You're gonna have to make like a mad unequal length.
Nah, there's plenty of room over there. Look at all that room on that side.
That
Dude,
all
this
can
thing,
come out.
this
Like,
engine
all
compartment
right,
is
a
twice
normal-
as wide
normal
as a.
6-cylinder is about this
Width.
width.
Yep.
Then you got your BMW.
It's still the same width. It's just tilted. They did that for awesome engineering, because when you tilt the motor over,
all your oil
you get
gets,
well, one, it offsets a little bit to the passenger side, but also everything's lower center of gravity. See, Toyota didn't think about that when they made a JZ. They're like, just put it straight up and down.
The oil actually drains back down.
All right, so we got the car here. We got it to crank, but it sounds like there's a bent rod like down on compression in one cylinder.
Okay.
There is water and oil mixed together in the engine, like so.
That doesn't make it go faster?
That yeah, that'll slow you down right there.
All right.
And then on top of that, I don't know how many little furry friends he had living in this thing, but there's a lot of stuff that got chewed up. Like there's little bits missing out of the intake boot. Like there's wires and all kinds of stuff that have been chewed up, and that's just what we can see, like looking at the top.
Yep, yeah. That's what happens when you leave a car alone in the hills of Southern California, I guess.
Yeah. So yeah, it got pretty destroyed sitting out there. So when last time you drove it, did it have issues, or was driving fine and you just parked it and left?
The last time I drove it, I went off turn 9 at about 90 miles an hour, and then slid for about a quarter mile on the front straight on the inside.
Got it. That's why the under trays are all wrecked. Yeah.
Yeah. And I was able to get home.
Cool.
Every 50 miles I put water because I wasn't holding water.
Oh, okay. All right. Better understanding what's going on here. So you cracked a radiator or a hose or something, and then overheated the engine and destroyed it.
Well, I mean, I took it to the track from the dealership when I bought it, so it's an appropriate ending, I guess.
Yeah. Its first day was on track. Its last day was on track.
So what does a straight-up engine replacement cost for this car? I mean, it can't be what they were.
No, so I was looking at used engines, and they're about 25 grand.
Okay.
And then as far as like labor goes, to swap the engine out, it looks like a huge job. I don't know how many hours it would take, and you know what all the little miscellaneous bits and pieces cost.
So a coffee table?
Basically. And the other issue is that we don't know what else is damaged, right? Something else got damaged when you went off. So repairing all that kind of stuff. And then even after you put the motor in, you've got to go through the entire wiring harness and make sure that nothing else is damaged, like where all the rats were chewing wires and stuff. So
you know, I definitely want to cut my losses if that's the case. Will anybody pick this up for money, for any kind of, or is it just salvage, charity, whatever?
Yeah, I'll look at it a little more and see.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take a peek at it and let you know.
Oh, you know what else happened in that car, that GTS?
What?
I was driving down a hill. I did a little outside brake, turned the wheel a little too hard, just turned around, and I lost it because of the triple eights. And the side of my car hit like a 10-inch curve, like a brand new huge 10-inch curve. I had to get something over that.
Like that was like the right front bumper area? Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that car, I hate to see it go, but it definitely, you know, the fun tax, I guess, was worth it over the 7 years or 8 years.
Yeah.
A lot of fun tax over the years, brother.
It's beat. Like the taillights are completely destroyed from just sitting in the sun. Headlights are pretty wrecked. Body, like the paint's not doing too good.
Yeah, it's not even so we could even like strip it down to the chassis and just make some kind of like raunchy raw, get like an old Corvette engine or something. Throw it in there.
put like a carbureted 383 stroker motor in this bad boy.
Seriously, just go for weight. It's got a good chassis, right? Well, I'm right about that too, but I don't know. I wish I was out there. We could have more fun with it. But take a look at it. Let me know what you want to do.
Yep.
You know, I like to have fun.
Well, at least he's in good spirits. That his potentially $75,000 car is basically a paperweight at this point. Now,
I got $5 grand.
no, I'm first dibs right here. First dibs. I just want to see if do I need another project car? Do I need another headache?
Yeah, you do.
I might need another headache.
Yeah, you do.
Because this thing is pretty sick.
It's sick.
It's pretty sick.
For the right price, it's sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do some trade out with him or something. Do some work on his C63 and yeah. I don't know. I gotta do some serious thinking. If I go home and tell my wife, hey, look, I got this other car.
It doesn't run, but trust me, it's gonna be awesome.
It's really cool.
You'll
it's
love
really
it.
cool. It's really cool. I'll finish it someday. Dude, I don't know. I don't really like Jay-Z's. Sorry, guys.
Hater.
But dude, how angry would the
Who
Mercedes?
doesn't like Jay-Z?
Dude, how angry would the Mercedes community be if there was 1,000 horsepower BMW S54?
Oh, I'd love it.
No.
I'd love it.
Not,
Man,
not
especially,
as angry.
dude. But
Not as angry as 1,000 horsepower Honda motor.
But did you see the license plate?
Oh yeah.
You gotta keep it.
That with a BMW engine, like, dude, that would be hilarious.
B16.
Oh, S65. Is that the V10?
85.
S85.
No.
Oh, okay.
That doesn't make enough power.
D16.
Single can. Yeah, 1.6 liter. Turn it into front wheel drive.
It's gonna be hilarious. Put it on trays.
Just do something fucking stupid.
Oh yeah, that sounds pretty stupid.
Pull up to the car base, pop the hood, and then just, yeah, that'd be fun. I don't know, I like those kind of builds that are just piss everybody off.
You know what I need to figure out? If this transmission, is this a DCT in this car?
Yes.
Yeah? Huh.
If I were you, and I knew what you knew how to do, I would take this transmission out and put something good in it.
But see,
It's a ton of work and a ton of money, but I would.
The problem is that because it's so unique, it's a transaxle, I don't know if anything else will really fit in it.
Oh.
So maybe, Mark, you're going to be pretty excited about this, but maybe
Corvette?
a Corvette.
Yeah!
Transaxle.
LSX.
Dude. But you wouldn't even have to run the LS motor.
No, you could just.
But you could put that, if you could put that Corvette transaxle, like 6-speed manual
Yep.
in here. Yeah, this project just keeps getting more and more
Cheap and fun.
cheap. But, you know, if that transmission is worth 15 or 20 grand,
Boom.
it's offsetting some costs right
Yep.
there. But does it work? Because,
Went off. Yeah, that's there's some damage
Oh
down
my
there.
gosh.
so we don't have a lift, which sucks. Maybe we should put it up on the quick jacks. Just kind of take a peek under there and see how bad it is. Because, dude, going off at turn 9 at Willow is like 100 miles an hour, 90, like for sure. And it is not, I don't know if you guys know Willow Springs. I'm sure most of you know it, but haven't driven there. But that track, they're literally like boulders. They're rocks that are this big on the
Yeah.
outside. It's dirt and then those rocks everywhere. And there are some guys that have gotten really injured there or actually even died. I've seen guys go off at turn 9 and then they come across the track and they spin on the inside and then flip
Bro.
and roll over. So yeah, those giant boulders and the way the track like has all these like just dips and stuff is sketchy. I saw a guy go off in a Boxster spec car out there.
Yeah.
That was gnarly. It was in between turn 8 and turn 9, so he was doing like 125 or something, and then lost it like before turn in turn 9. Went off, spinning. I think he flipped in the air, but landed back on the bottom of the chassis. Dude, all the wheels, all the suspension were all broken off the car. Like, dude, it was so crazy. The floor pan was bent over, the seat brackets, rails, everything was bent because dude was like pretty big, like 260, 270. And he was like flying around there, just like, everything was like bent and twisted. That was insane. And that's actually also, there was like there was a Mustang that went off there and went like, the turn goes this way, off-roading, jumping at like 100, flew through the air, hit the wall, the barrier, and there's an access road back there, and landed like this, blew all those rocks and like the wall down onto the, dude, if somebody was like driving through there, they would have gotten wrecked. It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your phone broke.
Oh, nope, not going good. It's getting worse. It's not slowing down. Oh, wall.
Damn, he lost the in-car camera. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it came out the side.